Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading. This is going to be a reading for the North and South Nodal Axis Shift, which took place on May 5th and is going to take us all the way into 2022. So previously, since November 2018, the North Node was in Cancer, the South Node was in Capricorn. If you guys want a little bit of more information about that, I've linked an article that I found to be very clear and informative for you in the description box. Okay, so go ahead and check that out. But this reading is going to have to do with the nodal shift into Gemini and Sagittarius that took place on May 5th. Under this polarity, we move into the realms of ideas and philosophy. The South Node is in Sagittarius, which is releasing past attachments to the ideals of religion and systems of beliefs. The North Node in Gemini is pulling us towards all ideas are welcome for the future. So Gemini has this, it's all about sort of small mind, small movement, and details. Okay, so like more about that detail-oriented thinking, chatter, can be even a bit gossipy. Sagittarius is about big picture stuff and reaching beyond our limitations. So on a personal level, this nodal axis typically marks a shift on attention and focus. It's all about learning, you guys. Geminis want to learn a lot of new things, and Sagittarius is searching for the higher truth. So this shift suggests that we learn to be more flexible and learn to adapt to our changing world. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, my dearest gems out there, you guys are going to be feeling this, experiencing this energy shift. If you haven't already, you're going to feel it. Okay, and it's going to be a good thing. We also have Venus retrograding in Gemini as well, so bringing back past loves, relationships for healing and closure, but we also have a lot of soulmate and twin flame unions going on. So for my Geminis, it's going to be quite a powerful, all of these shifts are going to be quite powerful for, I say us because I have my Venus in Gemini. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what messages we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Ooh, Gemini. If I recall, your Venus in Gemini retrograde reading was awesome. I think it was one of the best that I did, or that I had. But it looks like this nodal shift for you guys is really spotlighting communication and heartbreak. All right, I'm not reading reversals for this reading. Okay, overall energy here is the Star card, Aquarius energy. The Star card is all about healing. It's about rejuvenation. It's about rest. It's about following your own inner guiding light. The Star comes after a major Tower moment. Okay, so some of you guys got communications about a partner or a situation where you felt there was, I want to say it in Spanish, traición, betrayal. Okay, and the Star card is, the Fool is walking around sort of dazed and confused after this really traumatic shift or disaster or event. And, he's hurt and he doesn't know what to do, and he's just sort of in shock. And he meets this beautiful being of light, and she gives him something to drink and makes him feel better and, pats him on the bum, and there he is on his way, right? So the Star card here is all about your healing and the need for your healing, and also the need, Gemini, to trust that things are going to get better. Immediately, I thought of this Venus in retrograde. It's retrograding through Gemini, and that was the best reading that I did, okay, for love and relationships. Okay, so whatever this is going on, okay, it's this major shift in this focus, but Spirit wants me to tell you that to also revisit that reading if you haven't already, and not to fret, not to worry. okay? And take your time, and do the work that you need to heal, okay, from this situation. And give yourself time. When we go through major shifts in life, if we go and we don't give ourselves time to adjust, that can lead to exhaustion. Underneath there, you have the Five of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So again, somebody made you feel left out in the cold. Somebody made you feel alone. Somebody might have left your bank account depleted, or all of this stress or whatever needs healing could have taken it on a I can't speak and I'm stuttering. Might have taken a toll on your physical health. Okay, so there's a need to really heal here. Underneath you have the Two of Wands. This is a card of waiting. Okay, so I feel like Spirit's saying here, Gemini, I think it's time to stop waiting. Whatever you are waiting for, it's not worth it, or it's not coming, or it wasn't right for you. Oh, I know that sounds harsh, but we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody who might come in and out of your life. They might have left and said, hey, I'm coming back, and left you waiting. And Spirit's like, it's been a while. It's, gems, it's time to go. It's time to embark on this path of healing. All right. But I see some beautiful things going on here. You guys are coming out as a Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is sadness. This is sorrow. So there's something going on here. It could be something that was, has to do with a romantic relationship. It could go back to your childhood, the original trine, mother, father, and child. What's in your surroundings? We have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is all about dreaming big, right? It's about, it's about receiving many blessings, but not being sure which one that you should focus on. Again, it's a little bit of confusion, and I feel like it comes from this exhaustion and the need to heal this heartbreak. Some of you might have noticed that there are repeating patterns in your life that need to be broken. Okay, and I feel like this Seven of Cups energy is you really grounding yourself, needing to ground yourself in order to see how you can heal, how you can move forward, and how you can break this cycle that you might find yourself in. You guys are being blocked by the Two of Cups. So for some of you guys, again, that Two of Wands, you're waiting on this person that you feel is a soulmate or a twin flame. But Spirit's saying, don't wait around. It's not doing you any favors. There's work to do. And if you release someone or something and you create that space for yourself to heal, they either come back to you healed, or a different energy that was more adequate for you comes back. Okay? So you make that space for something new and or something better to come in. The Two of Cups is telling me this relationship wasn't balanced enough though. All right, there was a lack of balance, that maybe you were putting in more time, energy, love, and resources than the other person was. Now, in the foundation, you get the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is Aquarius in Venus in Aquarius, and I'm getting here, you or somebody else is a runner. So some of you guys are on a twin flame journey. You're left heartbroken and confused, and you're waiting because somebody's running. The Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius, is all about detaching. It's about running away from love. All right, and that's subconsciously, this is what's affecting this situation. For others of you, if it doesn't relate to a twin flame or soulmate journey, this Five of Swords energy is somebody who's out for revenge, somebody who was out to win at all costs. It's a sense of bullying. But what I kind of like about this card is he's regretting it. So either you or the other person is definitely having regrets. They've won. The person in this card has won, but now that they're looking back, they're like, it wasn't worth it. It's like let's go back to ancient Rome, okay? Or let's go back in time, and there's a battle for a town or a village or a castle, okay? Let's say that it's a castle. And the people defending the castle and the people who are attacking the castle, they fight to the bitter end and they destroy everything. So by the time the fight is over, there is no castle. Okay, and that's the foundation of this situation. It's like, whoa, take a step back, see the big picture here. What is it that you're fighting for? Or you can switch the energies around too. It doesn't necessarily have to be your energy, Gemini. But what is it that you're fighting for? And what's going to be left when you or the other person wins? Like, is it going to be worth it, or is it going to be an empty victory? In the recent past, we have the High Priestess energy. It's Piscean energy or Cancer energy. Really, it's all about intuition. Some of you might have consulted a reader or a psychic regarding this situation. And I feel like that's what has you waiting. And again, I'm not saying that this person was wrong. Okay, I'm not saying that that reading was wrong. I'm not saying that they gave you misleading information, because remember, you have free will, but I do feel like something here changed. Okay, and the Star card is saying you need to follow your own intuition. Like, you can't be relying on what whoever you consulted, you can't be relying on what they said, because we have free will. And something may have changed. You may have also started doing a lot of work and evolved, and evolved past what you wanted. Okay, and so and you're manifesting what you wanted, but it's no longer good for you, or it's no longer for you. Okay, and so there's something here that needs to be healed. This heartbreak needs to be healed, but there's a lot of confusion because you yourself might be receiving different messages. You are a very powerful, intuitive being. Those of you listening to this reading, okay, and if there are any cross watchers, then this person, you either consulted a psychic or you are a healer yourself or a reader. But Spirit's saying that's in the past. What's coming in from above, the Hermit, this is following your own guiding light. This is meditation. This is prayer. This is taking some time out for yourself. We're seeing that with the Star card. That's really necessary. So this has been a very intense journey, but there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. For some of you, you have met a teacher, or you're starting to work with somebody like a therapist. It could be, or somebody, or an energy worker who's really going to help you move through this and sort of clean up and balance, your energies and get you out of this Five of Swords energy, because I don't like it. I don't like the Five of Swords being the foundation. It's not a good foundation. Now, sometimes it's about looking back at our actions or somebody else's actions and self-correcting, realizing we were wrong, and that's fine. But there's a real need here to trust your intuition. Some of you may have been intuitively picking up on this Three of Swords energy. The communication was coming in. You were seeing the signs that somebody wasn't being honest and that you were going to get hurt. Okay, and so this would be validation of it. The Hermit card is taking time by himself or herself, going on a journey. It could be a dark night of the soul. You could have been triggered by something that just makes you want to isolate and get to the bottom of it. We did just go through that Scorpio full moon, you guys, so a lot of us, had to go through that energy, and it's part of the process. But what's beautiful in your outcome card, you get the Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Gorgeous. This is all about waiting for your ships to come in. So doing this work, trusting your intuition. Okay, don't give your power over to other readers. If you find yourself watching too many tarot channels, or if you find yourself living by the word of a tarot reader, don't give your power away, you guys. Don't do it, because you are very strong, powerful beings. There might be messages and readings for you. One reading might resonate with you 100%, but Spirit's saying don't eliminate your psychic abilities or your intuition. Don't take that out of the equation. Okay? And I think that's maybe why you're feeling a little bit confused. Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. It's beautiful. But I also see that there's a lot of waiting to go on, waiting around. And again, like maybe you're like, I'm doing the work, I'm waiting to heal. Why aren't I healed? Or I've been doing everything to call in my soulmate. Where are they? Remember, you also have to give universe the time and the space to deliver what you've asked for and what's for your highest and greatest good. Yep, Two of Pentacles, balance, movement, choices, decisions. So you have to make the ultimate decision. Again, I'm getting here, Gemini, some of you guys were giving your power away to chant, to tarot, or to readers, or to a psychic. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with consulting them, but you are ultimately the one who has to make the move. You have to make your own decisions, and don't forget how much of a powerful, intuitive being you are. This is also the need for balance, so exactly where are you going to focus? Okay, I apologize. I've got neighborhood kids obviously swearing out there. Yeah, a young kid just fell off his bike, but he's okay. Nobody's hurt. Okay, sorry you guys, that's crazy. Wow, a little shock to the system there. The kids are fine. They just got scared. An adult checked on them. Wow, a little wake-up call for my gems, huh? Positive movement forward. Eight of Pentacles, this is putting in the work, doing the time, being patient, focusing on the details. Okay, again, that's that Gemini energy. We're going to be focusing on details, more concerned with the details and learning new things. Okay, learning new modalities of healing. All right, and then you get the Three of Cups. Celebration, reunions. Don't forget, your Venus retrograding in Gemini for the Geminis was awesome. And for some of you, it's, you know, calling in that soulmate. It's coming. You're just, you know, it just might not be coming when, how, when, where, and exactly, you know, the exact time of place, you know, where you want that person to come in. But it's definitely coming, and there's happiness. Base chakra. This is about your sense of belonging. This is security. Okay, so feeling secure in yourself because something was out of balance. But once it's in balance, it's going to remove these blockages and it's going to bring forth what it is you've been trying to manifest. But Gemini, it's really up to you. You really have to use your intuition. You're the one who has to move forward. You're the one who has to make the choice, the decision. You're the one who's in charge of the movement. And once you do, once you're able, once you move out of this confusion that we're seeing around you in the Seven of Cups, you make your choice. You're going to be really happy and it's going to feel good. It's going to feel secure. Okay. In all of these readings, you guys, I'm about halfway through. There are challenges with this shift in energy from Cancer Capricorn to Gemini Sag because it's a major shift. All right? And it's, you know, any shift, any change is going to be difficult, right? There's an adjustment period. All right, worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yep. Movement, making decisions, choices, deciding to move out of negative energy. Okay, deciding where you're going to put your focus. Gemini, that's going to move you out of worry. I see this card always, the Eight of Pentacles, as like the Six of Swords. Somebody coming to help you, but this person's alone in that boat. This person decided to get on that boat and do it themselves. Now that's power, Gemini. That's you moving out of troubled waters, riding off into the sunset. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Yeah, definitely. Transformation. There's that Scorpio energy coming out again. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to pull, these are the Secret Language of Light cards, Transmission from Your Soul, from Denise Jarvie. I love these cards. I find them to be really powerful. And I'm going to read the messages from the book. So, messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Wow. Vesica piscis. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. You can correct me. Leave me a comment. I'll probably be such a nerd and look it up as soon as this reading is over. Creating soul truth in the world. The outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. When we scan the myriad possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all the ones we will make in the future. Yeah, wow, decisions. Gemini, decisions. Balancing your internal and your external worlds. Again, I apologize about that interruption. It scared me. I don't know if it scared you guys. I'm going to leave it in too. I don't like to edit my videos, like take stuff out. And I'm not going to. All right. You know, I always get chatty and weird with my Gemini videos. My Venus in Gemini must be triggered when I'm doing your readings. Just to talk and to chat and to kind of goof off. And, you know, Gemini energy, I love Gemini energy. And I love you guys. So thank you for your love and support. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. Yeah. This is also your intuition, you guys. I really, really can't stress this enough. Geminis, trust yourselves. Don't trust anybody else. It's not don't trust anybody else. Don't give your power away. You guys know what's up. And I feel like you haven't been giving yourself enough credit in that department. Reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Yeah, beautiful. So again, taking a really good hard look at, you know, who's around you, how you might be mirroring somebody else. Again, you know, going back to this Five of Swords energy, Gemini, you know, this might have been a situation that led to heartbreak because you two were mirroring each other. Okay, so really try to, you know, use your intuition with this one. Do the work. You're going to be able to create. You're going to be able to find that sweet spot and create what it is you want. Attract what it is you need. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I am going to ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.